Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Chair Play. Thanks for joining me. How you guys doing? I got a few new Oracle decks. So this one is called Tahoe De Ching Oracle. Lao Tzu. And they have writings on both sides. I'm going to choose one and read it out. See what the theme is today. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for your guidance and your good vibes and your protection. Just gonna light up some sage here. Thank you. Get these cards going here. There we go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. There's too much. That's a lot of boucan, huh? La boucan, smoke. Smoke on the water. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see here. Find the right balance. The laws of nature are all about balance. The earth needs fire and water to produce a lush landscape. Eat too much or too little, and you will feel ill. Maybe somebody ate too many candies this weekend. You know, with Halloween coming and going, this might be appropriate card for today. Eat a balanced diet and you will feel good. Balance in all areas of life is crucial for a life well lived. I love it. Okay. On the other side here, it's actually, there's a verse. It's verse 9 and it's card 36. 9. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to dull. Okay. The more wealth you possess, the harder it is to protect. Pride brings its own trouble. Okay. That's good. Find the right balance. All right. I'll read it again at the end, maybe. Okay. So we see if it jives with our tarot reading here. Let's see. We're going to use the Crow Tarot this morning. I haven't used them in a while. Just going to check if I like them. You know, I appreciate pictures now more than I ever did. Like at the beginning, I learned tarot so I would get knowledge, you know, that I would understand the cards. But now it's like a picture says 1,000 words. The crow represents us humans, okay? So imagine you being on top of the world here. This is what fell out. This is the 9 of Cups. Sometimes it talks about being selfish, but mostly it's what you're wishing for. It's your wish card that flew out. Oh, maybe you're wishing for a home. The 4 pillars here, 4 wands, a lot of growth, a lot of light. That's my stomach's growling. It's too early to eat, but I know we're like an hour. We changed the clocks. So I got up real early. Really early. It was really early. Like an hour before time because I'm like a clock. I get up at 4:30 and so 3:30. Okay. Sometimes I get a nap in before 9. But that depends. Okay. So line them up for me and cut and start from the top here. See what the story is. There's the wounded warrior. The heart of the matter is somebody that is really tired of being on repeat. Doing the same old, same old. You build a wall here. This is your last peg to put in there, and you're done. Okay, you're gonna release the burdens next. But this is you hard at work. You've been hard at work. You've been taking care of responsibilities. You know what you've been doing. Okay, I don't have to name anything. Depending on who's watching. Okay, we all get to do something different, but it leads to the same outcome. You know, being productive, being responsible, being satisfied, being amazed, whatever it is. After you built something and it took effort, you're amazed with yourself. You know, you get proud of yourself. That's a good thing. So make the effort. There's the emperor. Maybe it's the emperor that's really tired of taking on lots of responsibilities. But he's not going to give up. He's sitting on his throne here. The emperor represents a lot of the time Aries, but doesn't have to be. Very passionate about life. There's reds in the card. Queen of Swords, the base of the matter is communication, clear-cut communication, intelligence, very knowing, wisdom. Not just wisdom, it's more like what you've learned through the years, which is wisdom. But you could have learned it at school or something. Very intelligent, okay? The base of the matter. Oh, and then we've got the two blades here, two swords. It's like recent past. You've cut something out. You've put a stop to something just to be more at peace with yourself. And then comes in the reunion, the reconciliation, or maybe even gossip. People getting together and talking. You know, after a couple of drinks, you get like crows and I've noticed people drinking and how they get after a while. They're not the same as when they were straight, right? You get more gutsy when you have a drink. You might spill the beans. There's victory here. The victory reef is here, and there's growth, and there's people drinking. So celebration of some kind. There's the King of Pentacles. All regal and shit. Bossing up. Being practical and grounded and down to earth and hard worker. The businessman. Maybe you're developing your business skills. It's in the future, so owning a business is possible. And here we are. I haven't been feeling too good. Like, I don't know if I ate too much candies, but this is rest and recoup in the self. You know, you're resting here. You got a sword beneath you, so you can grab onto it and defend yourself if need to. Because this card comes after the heartache. It comes after the pain. So you release the pain and you're healing. Being laid down here to rest. It's in the self. So taking care of the self. People are waiting for you to get healthy again. They're outside the door there and checking in on you in case you're not alone. There's the Knight of Cups. I think this comes from the King of Pentacles, maybe in your future, coming in with a cup of love. This is taking action on your love. It can be a proposal of some kind. The challenge is the 4, not to ignore life, not to miss out on life. If you're bored, look at and go help others. Go help your neighbor. Just try something different if you're bored, okay? If you're bored with your life, try helping others or building something from scratch. Take your time. Strategizing. This is sometimes the card representing taking something away from somebody without their approval, like thieving. But you've been in a battle. This is the outcome card. Seven of blades here, seven of swords, with the two of wands. Two wands here. It's like two people holding up the world together. Like you might be very independent, but still working with a partner here. And choosing a partner to work with the nine of... but still being independent, financially independent from one another, okay? I think you're both bossing up. You both have your money, your income. You are definitely working on it with the King of Pentacles in the future, okay? Now the base is being very intelligent about it. And also the Emperor is crossing this wounded warrior, this nine of wands here. So you are the boss. You're the boss. I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. Is that in a cartoon? I don't remember who sings that. Who is the boss? I don't know. I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. I don't remember. Let me know if you connect with the childhood song or cartoon. Anyways, the outcome, there's fighting. Okay, there's been challenging competition here with the King of Wands. Aries maybe, or Sag. So let's see here. With the outcome cards here, like they're strategizing. So somebody's trying to... Maybe somebody that you're sharing a life with is stealing your energy. You know, when you think too much about the situation and it's drawing energy, it's draining you. It's next to the two wands. You need to make a choice here. Maybe move away from it. Getting yourself independent. You're going to have the money to do it, which is probably what you're setting yourself up there, being the Emperor. You're setting yourself up. You're almost there. It's the Nine of Wands. You don't give up. You're on the right track. Money's going to be coming in for you to be able to get yourself independent and paying your own way and not depending on others. You know, sometimes we share rent and we need support, but this is working hard on a business here. 1333. You're very intelligent, wise about it. You're bossing up. You're taking charge. You're not going to give up. And you're blocking naysayers. You're blocking. You're getting peace. Okay? You're blocking whatever didn't work for you. You did that already. Okay? So now comes a time, maybe a little bit of celebrating here, to celebrate your achievements here, what you've done so far. Okay? And the King of Pentacles is, you know, with the Emperor, it's talking to me about a business and bossing up and getting your coins right, being able to be very self-sufficient and independent, maybe even having somebody work for you. But right now, you're recovering from something, some loss, some painful situation. You're recovering, okay? Whatever that may be, we can clarify to see if it resonates with you. And then the Knight of Cups is in your environment. So somebody is wanting to come in and take action on their love for you. but maybe you're not ready because the challenge is to accept it. Maybe you're not quite ready. You're still recuperating from something that's happened. You know, life. It doesn't stop lifing, right? The outcome cards is you strategizing, I think, to get away from a partnership here, to get yourself independent. So let's read this again. Find the right balance. The law of nature are all about balance. The earth needs fire and water to produce a lush landscape. Eat too much or too little, and you will feel ill. Eat a balanced diet, and you will feel good. Balance in all areas of life is crucial. Okay, so this is taking care of yourself, making sure you eat properly and you're healing properly. Not too much alcohol, not too many drugs. When you're healing, make sure it's good for you, okay? You know what that is. Some are not good for us, it makes you feel ill, and some are just okay for us, okay? Don't forget that. You're healing here. So, well balanced diet is very important in all fronts. Okay, even on weekends. So the other side of this, yeah. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to dull. The more wealth you possess, the harder it is to protect. So keep that in mind. There's no rush to get to the top. Enjoy your life, enjoy the journey, take care of yourself every day. Okay? Pride brings its own trouble. So watch out why you're doing this. Don't do it for the attention or the spotlight. Do it for yourself and for others. Do it because it feels good to you. That's what you really, really, truly want. All right. Okay, that's my story. I love you. Take care of yourself.